Dog's gonna be walking around. Nix, don't get in my way this time. But, welcome back. Hang on. Nix! Oh, he doesn't want that stick. Nixon! Come in! I'm gonna be playing with the dog occasionally. But today, we've got a pretty fun video planned. We've got two knives which fall into the category I like to call crazy ass beast. And coolly enough, they're both made in countries that literally neighbor each other. You got from India by Cold Steel, leather sheath, painted, with cool little sword frog and metal tip. 1085 steel. Full Tang rosewood handle, metal guard. Muso Bowie shape is the Cold Steel 1917 Frontier Bowie. Oh yeah. And its competitor in its traditional wood and leather sheath, I think it's 5160 steel, so it has the better steel. Again, a rosewood handle, made in Nepal. I don't remember the name of this, but this is, oh jeez, the Beast 3 Chira Khukri, 12 inches. Both these are going to be about 12 inches, I think. Yep. And first up, since these are huge, we're not going to bother on some small stuff to chop. We're going to use this piece of maple again. Oh boy, here we go. I'm going to hold it here, 20 each. So I chop that off so you can get a better look. Pretty good depth. Oh boy. Handle loosened up a bit. Hang on. That's easy not to fix. I was feeling a little shocked though, but that's because this is frozen wood. Hang on. Let me just tighten up these screws a bit so we can get to you testing. There we go. So I'm going to keep the gloves on while chopping. I may take them off, but I don't know. And I'm wearing the more L just for something later in the video. But that's just something you have to deal with. This is full Tang, by the way, but it doesn't go all the way through to here. It's a jacket, so that makes it a bit cheaper. So you don't have to make two scales. Alright, next up. I really don't have any... I'm really not too worried about how this one's going to do. Well, I would say that this might actually be doing better. Since it's a Kukri, it's got a shorter edge bevel. I have sharpened both of these, by the way. I'm not good at sharpening Kukris, though. I'm going to be honest. Let's see now. To baton. Alright. This is where we're going to baton with the Bowie. Wow. It's a thick blade, so don't know what else I expected. I'm going to try to find a piece of wood similar, and I think I see one. Gotta know how to traverse this stuff, uneven ground. Now this is about the same width, if not a little thinner. We're going to go out with the Khukri. I don't really like using Kukris to baton, but it's definitely no slouch. We're gonna carve some points next. I'm gonna chop this part off. Whew, man, I'm gonna chop this off. We're gonna make it fair here. have as much control, given how big these knives are. I'm used to a 9-inch Bowie and an 11-inch Kukri most of the time, but oh boy, split at the tip. Hang on. I should use a choil. With a big choil like this big knife can get some really nice control. This choil is done really right. That's the point we got. Well, oh shit. It chopped into it, as you can probably see. Alright, next up we're going to do that same thing with the Khukri. A lot of this is frozen wood, so it's having trouble sticking in. Still got a bit of a runny nose. Wow, I'm surprised I can get as much control as I can with these knives, to be honest, given how big they are. The weight definitely helps the Khukri when making a point like that. Not as much control though. I'm using my thumb on the back because I've found I get a lot of control like that. I've heard some people say they don't, but I get some decent control. I'm just doing what works for me in these videos. Let's see now. Again, not a bad point. Frozen log, so it's not going to stick in very well. That's the problems of trying to work with this stuff on a cold day when it's frozen. And we're going to feather stick next. Hang on. I haven't feather sticked this one yet. Hang on, let me try to chop this off. There we go. Hang on, let me split this down. Boy, a little trouble with this one. Cold wood is not the best for this shit. You know, hang on. Oh, boy. You may need to find a different piece to feather stick. Let's try splitting this piece down. Most of the stuff's going to be frozen, like I said, so it's not going to be... Getting a good area. Let's see. Let me try this. Ow. Did I mention frozen wood is terrible for feather sticking? This piece might work better. This is a different kind of wood. Let's try something. I'm not going to get it that way. The days you think are going to be good for this stuff can sometimes not work out in your favor. Oh boy. Got such a small raised area for this, but we're getting somewhere. The choil is helping again. Okay. That's what we got on frozen wood. Oh if you're wondering why the Eldris is here, ideally with a big chopper, you want a smaller knife too. Oh, there we go. Thank the gods. We actually got a fire. Alright, now for the Kukri. I don't really foresee this one doing as good because of its short bevel, but we're going to give it a try. These are both convex, more or less. Well, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere with this. I think I found the only piece of wood here that's not frozen. They fell off, but they're right there. Again, ideally you'd want to, once again, ideally with a chopper you want a smaller blade. Damn it. Well, almost. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. I got small fires with these things, but that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna try cutting some smaller, lighter stuff. I don't know how well these are gonna do for that though, given that they're such beefy knives. Well, when it's not stopped, it did well. So that's good. This one I don't have as high of hopes for. But we're going to do some bigger stuff. Like this is a little bigger. Wow, I did it. It's definitely not failing. It's not failing. So that's good. Now, hey, Nix, can you play with that somewhere else? You're kind of loud. Let me toss him a stick. Hey, boy. Which would you want if you had to really, if you really had to defend yourself? Which one would you want? That's gonna be personal preference. Kukris are excellent choppers. So if you hit someone anywhere with this thing, you're gonna do some serious damage. I personally, though, would want the Bowie. We've got a it's better for stabbing, which is what you're going to want to do to keep your opponent farther away, and you've got a guard, which may not do as well in this day and age, but it's something. I personally can. I gotta say though, in this battle of beasts, we do have a winner. The 1917 Frontier Bowie. Of course, you're not going to go wrong if you buy either of these. I was lucky enough to get both of them. Prices are going to be different. I got this for $126 when it was on sale. I think it's usually $180 or $200. This I got for about $70 when it was on sale. I'll try to find the link so I can. I'll try to find it on Amazon so I can link it in the description. But that's going to conclude this Battle of the Beasts. Hope you enjoyed this video. Links in the description. Prices tend to fluctuate. Thanks for watching.